Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Ooh, my nose, sorry. My nose is a little itchy. I hope you're all quarantining and staying home and social distancing the hell out of this coronavirus. Today's video is going to be talking about last week's episode of Survivor. It was episode 6 and probably the craziest episode of Survivor I've seen in a while. So, I have my notes here, so if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So the episode starts off with Adam, Ben, Sarah, and Sophie at their camp. Adam's feeling a little nervous while everyone else is feeling pretty gung-ho on everything being nice and friendly. Adam's like, oh my god, like I'm really nervous. You know, this isn't gonna last very long and I'm on the outs. You know, I can tell I'm on the corner. So Adam's feeling nervous. Understandably so. At Edge of Extinction, they all go on a little hunt for an idol nullifier, and Tyson is actually the one who ends up finding it, and he goes on and sells it to Parvati for one of her tokens, of course, and duh, she buys it. Of course. And then he ends up buying peanut butter with his token, and I was like, okay, I understand. I'm a peanut butter addict myself, so I would definitely probably want some of the peanut butter. But I thought the whole point of them having the opportunity to get tokens was to have a lot of them, to maybe buy themselves a spot back into the game. I don't really know. I don't really remember, but buying peanut butter, I don't really think was the intended purpose for the tokens. But Tyson went ahead and did that, so good for him. He has some protein, and he looked like he was enjoying it with that damn seashell. So you go, Tyson. You eat the damn peanut butter. It was yet another hardcore looking ass competition that I absolutely would not have gotten through. I probably would have had a heart attack, asthma attack. I don't have asthma, but I probably would start if I were on Survivor with those damn competitions. I will never get over how crazy they are. They always look really insane and intense. I don't know who comes up with them, but if they aren't a professional puzzle maker, then they're really wasting their time. But there was another crazy looking competition that I wouldn't have been able to do. This time though, it was only one tribe, one immunity. Normally when there's 3 tribes, 2 tribes will win immunity, but this time it was only 1. So 2 of the tribes were going to tribal, and that's that. The tribe that won immunity also won peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which would be amazing. I probably would have picked no jelly because I'm not a jelly girl, like that's just not my thing, but I would be all over that peanut butter, and it absolutely would be my driving force. Like, immunity, what? Hello, peanut butter. That is where my focus would be. And it seemed like that was Sophie's focus as well, so we might have ourselves another little peanut butter addict. Blue and green tribe were pretty much neck and neck for the majority of the competition, I would say. Although blue definitely seemed to have it on lock. They wanted that immunity and they wanted that peanut butter. No, green wanted it like bad. So they ended up winning. Sophie, what was it? She scores the immunity and sandwiches for the green tribe. There is that orange cat again. You guys, look. In my last video, he was there. He's getting in the planter. Oh, he has paint on his butt. Is he? He just went pee in our planter. Wow. Wow, caught. And now he's gonna go again in that one. Hey. Hey, you. What a jerk. He just peed in our planter. Okay. Anyways, Green Tribe won immunity and won peanut butter and jelly. So, you see him? So kudos to you, Green Tribe. Adam was probably super stoked because he was really nervous. So good for them. Blue and Red Tribe were definitely feeling the heat. Parvati on the Blue Tribe, Parvati knew that she was a threat. Like, she's not an idiot. She knew what was coming. Wendell was absolutely the driving force in focusing on Parvati. Parvati just kind of felt like, what do I do? Like, there's nothing for me to do. Wendell, Yule, and Nick, all three are tight. And so she knew that there was no infiltrating that. So she kind of felt like at a loss. At one point, Michelle was like, okay, Parvati, you're probably going. Maybe I can work something with Wendell and I'll be on everyone's good side. So she goes up to Wendell and is like, yo, what if I just vote to keep Parvati so that she can give me her tokens? Like, I know she's going home, but just let me give her a vote. And he isn't about it. He doesn't think that that's a very good idea because he knows that she will vote for him and it'll only require one more vote to get him out, and he doesn't like that idea. She's kind of like, nah, like, this is messed up, you know, like, nah, he never listens to me. And then she talks about their relationship again, and it's just like, okay. And then at one point, you got it? You can do it. She's obsessed with puzzles, so on her iPad she has this puzzle game. She gets a little frustrated sometimes, so I have to remind her that she's capable. Anyway, so at one point, Wendell, he walks up to Parvati and is like, look, I'll vote with you, but you have to give me your tokens. And she's like, no, you vote for me and then I'll give you my tokens. Like, I'm not going to give them to you before I get what I want. And it was kind of like a back and forth thing, but that gave Parvati what she needed to try and infiltrate the three dudes that are super close. So she ends up going to Nick with that information and is like, look, Wendell just came up to me and said that he is willing to vote with me if I give him my tokens. Yeah? It's okay, you can do it, I believe in you. And Nick was like, whoa, why would he do that? Like, that totally goes against what we had all planned. You know, I'm supposed to be his alliance member, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of gets him thinking. And then they go to Tribal. And it's kind of a back and forth thing. At one point, Wendell even brings up the offer he made to Parvati and said that it's still on the table. What do you want? Look, here, I'll help you. There you go. Sorry, you guys. He tells that the offer is still up on the table and that if she wants it, she can have it. She doesn't really believe him. She doesn't really trust him. But the thing is that she needs to tell him who she wants to vote out. Obviously, he's trying to bait her into looking bad. That way, you know, she says Nick, and then Wendell, let's say, will go back on it. She'll look bad to Nick. It's just a mess. So she ultimately isn't really into the idea and doesn't give him her tokens. And she ends up going. No! I was so sad. It really broke my heart. I was just feeling it. Like, it was so awful for me. Because she was tied for #1 with Nick on my list. So I really wanted either her or Nick to win the season, and I was definitely pissed off. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But rewinding a little bit so we can cover what happened on the Red Tribe. So Red Tribe is kind of going a little weird. Okay, Tony is suspicious beyond all belief. He made a little bunker, a little spy bunker, so that he can overhear everyone talking. Everyone was like, no, was it Tony? Is that his name? Yeah, Tony. You guys, this quarantine is doing a number on my memory. Yesterday, during my Outlander video, I forgot, like, one of the main characters' names. How do you do that? I don't know, whatever. Tony made the spy bunker, and everyone was looking for his ass. Sandra and Kim actually started to suspect that he did that, and so they were being really cautious about where they spoke. He was being a little crazy. Sandra and Kim, you know, they basically tell Denise, look, you're going. You know, like, they've decided to keep all of the targets together. Yeah, okay, so at one point Denise asks Sandra how tight they all are. Sandra tells her we're all real tight, like real tight. AKA, you're kind of screwed. Sorry. But then Sandra kind of pulls Denise aside and is like, look, for 2 of your fire tokens, I will give you an idol. Denise already had an idol, but okay. So Denise strikes up a deal with Sandra to give her the idol for 1 token now and then 1 token after tribal. Sandra falls for it. She does it. She gives Denise the idol for 1 token now, 1 token later. It's kind of crazy. Like, I was really surprised that Sandra, like, fell for that. I just really was. It really threw me for a loop. I was like, wow, Sandra, girl. What? So at tribal, Sandra tells Denise that she isn't a threat. Denise counters that by saying that they're all threats in their own little way. The votes are had, and Denise pulls one of the most smooth moves I've seen in all of Survivor. That's not saying much because I haven't watched every season, but this was a pretty good move. She ends up pulling out the idol, using it for herself, and then pulls out her second idol and uses it on Jeremy, and so her vote ends up being the sole vote that counts because everyone else voted for Denise, and she voted for Sandra to go. Mind blown. I was like, wow, like, oh my god. I have really enjoyed Denise this whole season, so that just gave me more oomph to love her even more. That was such a blindside. You could tell on Sandra's face that she was like, the fuck just happened? And I loved it. At first I was a little confused as to why she used her second idol on Jeremy, because Jeremy didn't get any votes at all. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, now Jeremy is going to have like loyalty as all hell to Denise, or at least that's what I'm hoping. You never know. The idea, I guess, would be Denise and Jeremy have loyalty to each other.
Mommy,
yes. You can do it. Try. Get the corners. Look, right here. A corner. And so that, I think, it was her reasoning. I know that she posted a video explaining herself. I didn't watch it, but there is a video out there explaining herself. So that was the episode in a nutshell.
Mommy.
I loved it. It was actually my favorite episode of the season so far, and definitely like better than anything I saw last season. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. I'd be really interested to hear if you thought that Denise's move was a good one. Yes?
Muffin.
You want muffins?
Yeah.
You already had a muffin.
A bubble.
Huh?
A bubble. Muffin.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying right there. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, she wants to say hi to you guys. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Say happy quarantine.
How about cookie? Shark.
Oh, she's telling you guys about a shark. Was it a big shark?
Yeah.
I knew it. Alright, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Tell them, please subscribe. Say, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Bye.
Bye. We love you guys. Mwah. Want to give him a kiss?